All right. Jeremy here, PLA station. Hold on, I keep this thing upright. There we go. That's trying to be comfortable, but not too, whatever. PLA station here. Got the old Kobra 3 Max going. Sorry it's been so long. Been having some issues with this machine in particular, because it's my only other machine. Seems to be printing all right. Oh, that's what that is. I've never printed with a prime tower before, and I was like, why is it printing that over there when that's not where I put it on the build plate? But that doesn't matter. That's neither here nor there. Sorry, just got out of work. I look a little rough. It's cold out. It's cold in here. So last week I had an incident with this machine. I set it to print. I had a few test prints that printed amazing. I had an Art the Clown that printed flawlessly. I started printing something else. I tried a few Deadpool helmets, but I was having some issues. But it wasn't the machine's fault, it was mine for just having the speed up too fast. So, fast forward past that, I tried to make a poop chute for this. And I just printed a poop deflector, so it just deflects it straight to the ground, to the box that I have right down here. But anyway, I was making a poop chute, a poop bin for it that sits right here. And yeah, I come down and the nozzle was popped out. I had a string of filament a few feet long that had just spit out. The nozzle popped out. Green filament was out. It was blobbed. And worst of all, the build plate was just scratched and dug into so bad. I reached out to Anycubic. I'm still waiting to hear back. It was not good. And instead of grabbing my phone, taking a video of it so I could try and maybe get some help from you guys, because I know very little about this stuff. I just obsessed over it and got right to work trying to figure out what it was. No clue what it was. I have, this build plate is two-sided, so I do have a good side still, but I'm going to use this for right now and keep using it until I know whatever caused that is fixed. But for whatever reason, it just dug the mess out of it, and I obsessed over it for the last week and a half trying to figure it out. Well, I should have just asked you guys. You guys know so much more than I do. But anyways, here, I'll show you what it looks like. You can see that right there under the glue. It is bad. But, I mean, it's hard to tell with all the glue. But, yeah, oh, the shadow helps. But yeah, so that's what happened. But yeah, so in the meantime, like I said, I made the poop chute, or the poop deflector, and I ended up forgetting to move it, and I printed it right on that bad spot. So that's a plus. Turned out pretty good. I also made, I gotta attach this later, a new camera housing for the camera, because this one just looks better. The other one looked like a crap. And then I made a I don't know why I keep saying Deadpool. It's not Deadpool. I made Daredevil, and I've got a big head. I got a lot of hair, so I printed it at 110 millimeters, 110%. whatever, I don't know. Just 110. I bumped it up. And it's way too big. I know a Deadpool mask. This is Daredevil. I know a Deadpool mask barely fits, and I just say, and I don't know if it's barely or if it does fit because I haven't been able to print one successfully enough to get it to fit right. But from what I could tell from holding it on, it fit for the most part, kind of snugly. So I learned how to cut something the other day. So that's why I printed this. And I didn't need to. I really just needed to print this part where it's at the top and maybe a few millimeters underneath just to get it so I can just get it right over my head. But I mean, it fits. I mean, look at that. It fits over my whole head. Here, actually, let me try something. This actually might work. There we go. How it fits. Yeah, so it's quite a bit too big, as you can tell. Yeah, so that's what's been going on. That's where I've been at. I haven't made a bunch of videos lately because I've been slacking. I'm trying to get used to this whole making videos about stuff. I got to figure out how to make them more fun for you guys, because I know when I rewatch them to edit them, they're not very fun for me. So there's some things I'm thinking, but we'll get there. We'll get there. This, I can't make this into anything if I don't post regularly. So that's what I'm going to do for you guys and myself. Really myself. I'm going to post regularly and try and figure something out. This is probably my most favorite thing I've made. Where's my workbench over there? Here, let's take a look at my workbench. Let's just pan left. There we go. It's my workbench. That's my Kobra Neo over here. I got a filament dryer here. I got a Deadpool bust with a Spider-Man 2099 helmet on. You know, just some odds and ends, whatnot. Oh, speaking of, anyways, this is my favorite thing right here. Is it even in the frame? I don't know if you can tell that color change, but golly, the bugger is pretty. Anyways, update, another thing. So I have some stuff going on here. Let me pan back, pan right. I've got some ideas. I feel like I'm probably too high. Let me go. There we go. I got some new filament. TP. You know, that one. It's squishy. Normally there's a thing on here that tells you what it is, but what is it? TPU? That's what I got. TPU is a squishy one, right? That you make socks with, or not socks. Oh my gosh, make shoes with, shoes and slides. I'm pretty excited about this, but I have to make sure this is in order. I have to make sure this is good before I go making anything else, especially with expensive filament. I also have some, I don't know how to say it. I believe it's BIQU, BIQU. It's the stuff to make the airless basketball. That I'm super excited about, and I'm going to take it to basketball and try it out. I seen some people, some YouTubers, make basketballs with it, and they shoot around in their yard or whatever. They don't look like real athletes. I've played basketball. I've played all the sports. Good job, me. No, I've played all the sports. I'm obviously no pro athlete, but I know how to play basketball. So I might take it to my men's league and try it out, see if I can get some video of that. But that's a little ways down the road because, again, that filament this is cheap compared to that stuff. So that I am not going to make until I know for sure what I'm doing. So that may be, I don't want to say a couple months down the road, but I mean, if I can print TPU successfully, I should be able to make a basketball, because this stuff's pretty difficult to print with. And as far as I know, that basketball Bic U filament is a little, hopefully more forgiving. So I'll end my ramble with that, and I'll keep you updated on the build plate. That really irks me. Again, I'm still waiting to hear back from them, so we'll see. Hopefully I do, and we'll go from there. Hopefully they'll send me a new one. The nozzle, I'm surprised the nozzle isn't, or not the nozzle. Yeah, the nozzle. I'm surprised the nozzle, hot end nozzle, isn't damaged, because I'll get a better, after this print, I'll clean it off, clean the glue off and everything, and get a really good picture of it, because it's bad. It's really bad. It's smooth, right down to the smoothness. But anyways, again, I'll quit with my yak, and this video is probably way longer than it needs to be. So if you made it this far, I appreciate you. Everyone that subbed. I'm up to 51. 51 subs. That's wild. And only a couple months, and I haven't even posted that much. So I really appreciate you guys. I really do. So thank you. Yeah, that's everything. So have a good day. Thanks for watching. I appreciate all you. Jeremy, PLA station. I'm outie like a belly button.